Key point 1. The naturalness of artificial intelligence. The term artificial intelligence, or AI, has already become domestic in our society. Yet every innovation can cause a tingling sense of unease. Having watched all the movies on the robotic apocalypse, we can't help but project the same mindset on our reality. But the problem doesn't lie in robots. It lies within us. Uneducated on the origin and role of AI, we automatically assume it's dangerous. After all, everything unknown means unsafe. Chat GPT is the hot news on social media today. Although not the best example of its kind, this model has revolutionized the world outside the labs. Capable of writing long reads and immediately solving mathematical problems, Chat GPT has quickly gained popularity among users. But soon after, its imperfections made people search for better ways to collaborate with it. Productivity starts with awareness. You can't win the game if you don't know its rules. Arsath Natheem took this opportunity to introduce Chat GPT and its capabilities to the general public properly. He addresses topics like the origin of Chat GPT, its role in productivity, and the opportunity and risks it poses. He argues that the main task of this extraordinary piece of technology is to complete tedious tasks while we can work on more creative ones. In other words, he hints at the cooperation between humans and AI. However, to ensure effective collaboration, we must know the rules ChatGPT and its alternatives adhere to. Knowing its strengths and limitations will help divide the workload between two forces, achieving the best results. Our biggest responsibility, however, is not to limit AI's influence, but to provide a safe space for it to develop. In the end, it's usually hostility that causes all robotic apocalypses in the movies. So why don't we work on that as a society? Key point 2. What is this ChatGPT thing? It seems like ChatGPT fell from the sky one Sunday morning. Some people expect it to relieve their workload, while others fear losing theirs altogether. The truth is, ChatGPT has been here for much longer, unseen to the general public. ChatGPT, Generative Pre-trained Transformer, history started in 2018 when a promising research laboratory, OpenAI, produced its first model. Supported by Microsoft early on in its journey, the lab created a model for processing natural speech from millions of users. Having access to large text datasets, the first GPT learned to produce coherent messages based on how we speak, publish our news, or write our books. The following two versions, GPT-2 and GPT-3, advanced their language understanding to generate more fluent texts. ChatGPT entered the chat in 2021 as GPT-3's offshoot, developed specifically for working with everyday language. The new model allows the use of ChatGPT in chat boxes or emails. So far, it is the most perfected language model with a broad set of functions, like text generation, helping with storytelling and content creation, language translation, question solution, forming relevant and coherent answers, chatbot, having human-like discussions and considering the previous context, email response, mood analysis, ensuring the text sounds positive or neutral. The major difference between ChatGPT and its previous incarnations is better context and accuracy. The innovation makes it increasingly valuable in language-related fields. Unlike the first language models that used limited datasets to develop, ChatGPT inherited a much broader and more flexible database to evolve. More complex neural networks allow this model to adjust to massives of information and use them practically. ChatGPT reflects our communication with each other. Its bias is our bias, and its ignorance is ours too. Another key feature, transformer-based design, helps ChatGPT to analyze bigger chunks of data simultaneously. As a result, this language model improves faster and more efficiently than traditional ones. In addition, such design helps focus on several text parts and connect them considering the context. In practice, it makes ChatGPT a useful application for machine translation tools, chatbots, and other related technologies. On the other hand, OpenAI is honest about using people's conversations with ChatGPT to improve its work. You can erase your information per request and point at the model's inaccuracies in case of faulty work. Finally, ChatGPT is free, helping you delve into modern technologies without limits. Did you know Microsoft owns 49% of OpenAI's shares? Key point 3. How to speak fluent ChatGPT. Following the buzz around ChatGPT, many people have already experimented with it. After all, the prospect of solving a complicated homework equation or writing a wedding vow like Shakespeare is tempting. And how can it not tempt you when registration takes less than 5 minutes? If you've ever signed up for any social network, ChatGPT is already accessible to you. The basic registration steps include the following. 1. Open chat.openai.com and click the Sign Up button. 2. Type in your email address and come up with a secure password. 3. Confirm your email address via the link in your inbox. 4. Provide the required personal information. 5. Confirm your phone number as the last step. An alternative sign-up available is using your Google or Microsoft account. You can easily find all the options in the very first window. After the successful sign-in, you can start a conversation with ChatGPT on any topic. Nonetheless, you must follow several rules if you want a decent result. Attention to the context. ChatGPT gives a better quality response with a concise request. Limitations. ChatGPT can provide untrue or unrelated results. Carefully check the outcome. Ethical issues. Unoffensive output is always possible. You can take notice of such incidents and report them. ChatGPT is incredibly limited, but good enough at some things to create a misleading impression of greatness. Sam Altman. Still, regardless of ChatGPT's drawbacks, it offers many valuable prompts like programming codes, writing video scripts, or creating ads for your business. Giving good quality input guarantees efficient output, meaning you must be able to provide concise prompts. A good cue is clear, specific, and relevant. For example, write an ad for my small business is too vague. What kind of business do you run? What is your target market? What about some product details? Having fixed these points, you will receive the following cue. Write an ad for my small business that sells homemade honey and wax for local households. Emphasize the advantage of natural honey and lower price compared to the market. This prompt doesn't spill unnecessary information, confusing ChatGPT, thus providing a satisfactory result on the other end. And if you don't like the offered ad, you can reset the prompt by clicking the Try Again button. ChatGPT will craft another version you may prefer. Smart AI starts with the smart user. Key point 4. Reaping the most out of ChatGPT. The choice is always tricky when there are too many options. With ChatGPT, the amount of prompts is so immense you can lose focus when you need some work done. The ChatGPT Playground, another ChatGPT model, offers a broader, more professional set of functions than ChatGPT. Currently, it's the most advanced yet simple and user-friendly platform for real-time results. To start working with the ChatGPT Playground, you need an OpenAI account. Since you already know how to set it up, the next step is selecting the ChatGPT Playground from the list of models in the upper right corner. After that, the order of action is the same. You receive a response to your concise, detailed prompt. It looks simple, yet sometimes the results come out unclear nevertheless. However, there are extra features you can use to improve your initial input. Some of the most requested cues are questions and answers, grammar revision, simplifying complex texts, translating between languages, converting natural language to a string of computer code and vice versa, explaining computer codes in simple terms, fixing the code bugs, creating tables and lists from long texts, classifying tweets by sentiment, extracting keywords from long texts, generating names, and creating spreadsheets. This list is not exclusive, but understanding the actual scope of ChatGPT's capabilities is necessary for forming effective prompts. Whatever your request is, the main task is to stay precise and use essential details. Children learn from playgrounds. Adults can emulate gameplay to master technologies. Extra prompts are not the only means to improve the output. The other two ways are switching to another GPT-3 model and adjusting the result's temperature. The latter means outcomes can be narrower or broader depending on the task's nature. GPT-3 offers 4 different models depending on the prompt's type. Number 1, DaVinci. Number 2, Curie. Number 3, Babbage. And number 4, Ada. The overall success with complex and creative questions made DaVinci the default model out of 4. But despite ChatGPT being free, it still charges small amounts for use. Unlike DaVinci, the other 3 models charge less and respond more quickly. Curie does a better job at translating, answering direct questions, and excerpting and organizing technical information. Babbage, on the other hand, is better at generating material if provided with sufficient input. As for Ada, this model excels at creative tasks unlike any of them. Finally, adjusting the temperature between 0 and 1 is the last way to achieve the most accurate results. More random and creative outcomes refer to 1, while 0 provides more calculated outputs. Key point 5. Become Employee of the Month with ChatGPT. Finally, we all gathered here to answer the question, how can ChatGPT make me more productive? The range of services has proven ChatGPT helpful on different occasions, but the same variety may frustrate some users. The model can be beneficial for both personal tasks and business ones. Furthermore, it's compatible with some programs and has several extensions a professional could use. The most requested use of ChatGPT is text generation, including reports and emails, which is necessary for many jobs. The model provides 2 texting modes, conditional and unconditional. The first mode uses a specific cue and context to produce a result. Asking for the capital of Spain is an example of the conditional mode. Other instances include completing the prompt or sentence, answering questions, building dialogues, summarizing large pieces of text, paraphrasing, translating languages, and classifying texts. The unconditional mode doesn't require as much context or a particular cue. ChatGPT can provide a final result without further supervision. This mode is best suited for creating fiction and novels, composing poetry and song lyrics, producing blog posts and news articles, writing social media posts, and programming. ChatGPT gains new knowledge from the diverse internet data to provide creative writing pieces. Unfortunately, the booming demand for ChatGPT created a problem for servers that couldn't keep up. The solution to launch Chrome extensions was quick. It allowed for more niche versatility and relieved the pressure off servers. The most popular ChatGPT extensions target different tasks. 1. Web Chat GPT extracts information unavailable for ChatGPT, specifically after 2021. Number 2. ChatGPT Writer generates emails and messages copyable to any website. Number 3. ChatGPT for Google and Merlin produces side-by-side results with Google Chrome. Number 4. Liner highlights sentences, images, and videos regardless of the source's format. 5. TweetGPT creates Twitter posts directly without entering ChatGPT. 6. YouTube Summary with ChatGPT extracts the main points from the video transcript. 7. ChatGPT Prompt Genius offers more cues when ChatGPT is exhausted. 8. Prometheus transforms ChatGPT into a voice assistant. 9. Numerous.ai provides more formulas for Google Sheets to solve more tasks. ChatGPT helps not only to enhance your productivity, but also to create one more income source. A few ways to do so are: create a website for any interest or goal, start a copywriting career, write YouTube scripts and headlines, and make a competitive CV. ChatGPT permits you to start a career without the fear of failure. Key point 6. ChatGPT, Red Code for Humanity. It's hard to ignore the elephant in the room. We are afraid of artificial intelligence despite its usefulness. The inability to differentiate between human and AI-produced speech induces a slight existential panic. Regardless of all AI's benefits, we cannot turn a blind eye to this ethical issue. But was there an elephant in the first place? ChatGPT is not perfect, especially in OpenAI's judgment. Hateful comments, cheating, and ChatGPT's unstoppable learning make users uneasy. However, we tend to forget that this language model originates from people's minds. A team of brilliant programmers instilled the current knowledge into the language model, which uses it to learn. In other words, ChatGPT doesn't generate its own expertise, but reflects ours as humankind. Negative results and bias come as an AI regurgitation of how we communicate with each other. To paraphrase, We are the problem, not AI. We grant AI something we treasure and fear the most: our values. Another reason why we don't need to be afraid of ChatGPT is that it doesn't have its own capabilities. Many AI alternatives use the same database and offer better service. University AI tools are good examples. They must be advanced to help students learn better. Furthermore, companies like Microsoft and Google try developing their AI tools, meaning the competition will lead to technical improvement. Considering that ChatGPT struggles with a massive current of users, you may be sitting with a frozen screen trying to fix it. Some ways to do it are: exit ChatGPT to relieve servers. Check the ChatGPT server's capacity at down detector. Clear your browsing data like cache and cookies. Turn off all extensions and VPN connections. Switch to incognito mode. Upgrade your network driver. Restart your network settings. Switch to a different browser. And report the problem. Still, despite many ways to fix the issue, its recurrence may encourage you to search for alternatives. Luckily, before ChatGPT's popularity took off, many AI models were already in use. So next time there's an issue, you can try Google Bard, Microsoft Bing, ChatSonic, Jasper Chat, Character AI, U.com, Dialog GPT, Perplexity AI, Replica, and Neva AI. It's important to remind yourself that AI is safe for us as long as we're responsible for the quality of data we provide to it. AI language models can perpetuate biases and stereotypes. Human validation can ensure that the content is ethical and free of bias. Arsath Natheem. Conclusion. Artificial intelligence is slowly becoming an indispensable part of our life, regardless of geography and time zone. The emergence of ChatGPT, however, started a revolution. An advanced language model, it appeared as a magic wand for office workers on deadlines and sleepless students. Back in 2018, a private research lab launched the first version of what we know as ChatGPT today. Capable of writing texts, answering questions, and even translating computer codes, this model can relieve the lives of everyone for free. On the other hand, it doesn't eliminate the need for the human intellect. To ensure the best output, the user must provide compelling input. Knowing which formula or extension to use is critical in the final result, meaning collaboration between humans and AI will remain necessary. ChatGPT is not our enemy, but rather a student. However, it means our responsibility is more significant than we thought. As AI learns from our online interactions, social media posts, and comments, we must change how we communicate and treat each other. Solving our social issues can safeguard AI, making it an assistant, not a threat. Building our responsibility as ChatGPT users requires attention. No AI model is perfect. They make mistakes and deliver incorrect results. We must rely on ourselves, even in times of growing digitalization, meaning education is always relevant. Denying the growing impact of artificial intelligence is like fighting a windmill. Instead of opposing progress, we can learn to be smarter with technologies to stay at the same pace as AI, while helping it keep up with us. Try this. 1. Regularly train yourself to use ChatGPT for your work. Notice issues and report them. 2. Maintain your social media hygiene. Comment and post responsibly. And 3. Don't make ChatGPT your primary source of information. Do your research as well.